Founded in 1976, Habitat for Humanity has teamed up with millions of volunteers throughout the world for the past 45 years to build affordable homes for working families. And today's no exception. Habitat for Humanity has once again teamed up with U.S. Mortgage to put together a team of volunteers of its employees to work on a home being built in Shirley, New York. Welcome to another edition of Somos Live. I'm your host, Bernardino Rosario. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here with Scott Mildner. He's the president of U.S. Mortgage. Scott, thank you so much for being here with us. Scott, tell us a little bit about the involvement of U.S. Mortgage with Habitat in making a family's dream come true of having their home.
No, I'd love to. It's an amazing organization that we get the pleasure of partnering up with. What Habitat is able to provide is so consistent with our mission statement, which is that we firmly believe that everybody deserves a roof over their head. And when you think about that concept, that everybody deserves a roof over their head, that's what we're doing right now.
Literally.
we're actually nailing stuff to attach the roof, so it works out nicely.
Now, this is not the first time. It's not your first rodeo, as they say, right?
It's not, although you couldn't tell that based on my performance out there. But
you look pretty good on top of that ladder.
No, it's good. It's it's the gloves. But no, it's great. This is the third year that we've gotten to do this. Unfortunately, we missed last year. As because of COVID, but this year we're back out here. We did this in 18, 19, and doing it again. We chose Habitat to really be U.S. Mortgage's main corporate volunteer sponsor that we use every year to really give back to the community, and we really love the relationship and partnership we have with Habitat.
Let's talk about a little bit of the end result. Have you been able to see a family get in the home and what it feels like for you on a personal level?
Sure.
To say, wow, there's a little piece of me in that home,
Yeah.
And now someone gets to live their dream.
Yeah, no, I love it. And I think that's really the big part of this. What's neat about Habitat is they require each new owner to basically put in 210 hours of work, also helping to build their dream home. And so we've gotten to meet the new owners. Last time we did this, they were out helping us build, and it's great to be able to watch them. They're really inspiring. They get out there, they're working harder than everybody. They're super invested in their future and their future home, and the fact that we can work alongside them and help them build their future home it's really inspirational.
Somos a U.S. Mortgage Division, la división hispana de U.S. Mortgage, y U.S. Mortgage estamos trabajando juntos en esta misión de ayudar una vez más nuestra comunidad y hacer parte de Home Ownership, una nueva familia.
Hablemos de lo que está sucediendo, porque tuve la oportunidad de poder hacer un pequeño recorrido y veo que hay personas en escaleras, se están martillando. Te vi cortando madera con una sierra eléctrica.
Me tocó. Lo que sea necesario para uno poder contribuir y hacer lo que tengamos que hacer, lo estamos haciendo hoy aquí, en Shirley.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have Seth Weiss, Construction Site Supervisor for Habitat for Humanity, here with us. And Seth, if you could tell us a little bit about the process that a person must go through in order to be selected to have a home.
Yeah, so essentially folks have to apply for these home ownership opportunities, and they have to fall within a certain income range in order to be eligible. They also have to have proof of employment, a solid employment history, a decent credit score, and really a willingness to partner with us and go through a series of what we call sweat equity hours. And so they're working around 200 hours on their home or someone else's home as part of the down payment.
Tell me about what you've learned in the last 6 years that you look back and you go, I'm not the same person.
I've certainly enhanced my soft skills in terms of working with folks that maybe have never held a hammer before and showing them how to use that hammer to build a home. That would be probably the main thing. Just being able to grow as a leader and work alongside folks that are not familiar with construction. And then likewise, like I had mentioned with the families, that's ultimately what it's all about. So being able to get to know the families that are moving into the homes has been awesome, and it helps me to maintain my perspective as to why I do what I do.
And in the process, do you have that one story of that one family that you're like, wow, I mean, they're all worth it, but this particular family really touched you?
I'll just speak about this family that's moving in here. Zach and Jesse and their two twin girls are certainly very deserving of a home to call their own. They're living in a situation where they're renting currently, and that ends up being a pretty tiresome process. I'm a renter myself, so just a great family with two young kids that deserve a yard of their own to play in. I would say that would be the family that, at least currently, I'm focused most on, and certainly growing a bond with them.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here with Mr. Stephen Milner, CEO of U.S. Mortgage. Mr. Milner, really, it's wonderful to be able to have U.S. Mortgage be involved with the Habitat for Humanity in such a wonderful project of creating a home or building a home for a working family.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's outstanding. It's our mission at U.S. Mortgage has always been that everyone is entitled to a roof over their head. And we're going in our 28th year, and we've been very much involved in helping people find their home. That's where family security is built. That's where financial security is built. Personally, I just feel that people prefer to own a home than to rent. And we are here to support the fulfillment of the American dream of home ownership.
We would like to thank Habitat for Humanity for their continued support of working families and recognize the contribution of U.S. Mortgage and Somos Home Loans to ensure that another family has their dream home. We'll see you in the next episode of Somos Live. This is your host, Bernardino Rosario.